All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and this one is called When a Killer Wife Realizes Everything Was Recorded. Shout out Spider-Man for referring this one. Don't know what it's about, y'all, but we all about to find out together. Let's get into it.
It's 6:20 p.m. on September 8th. 33-year-old Colin Turner is locked in his garage. His wife, Bree Kuhn, forcibly trapped him inside their own house after an argument involving their 3 children. He decides to call 911, hoping for help, but things would quickly spiral into tragedy.
Sheriff's Office emergency.
Hi, you guys have been out to my house twice today, and then most recently the deputy talked my wife into letting me in the house, and then she locked me in the garage and tried to break my arm when I was trying to get back inside. And when I tried to come back,
Oh, shit.
What was that?
you just shot me.
Somebody's driving. She just shot him.
Damn,
Immediately,
y'all,
the
couple
dispatcher realizes the severity of the situation, rushing officers to the scene. However, these officers have no idea what they are blindly walking into, because Kuhn isn't just anyone. She is a high-ranking officer in the U.S. Navy.
Whoa!
But to understand how things escalated this far, we first need to look at the events that took place prior to this call, because this wasn't the first time police showed up to Bree and Colin's house that
Wow.
day. In fact, police had been to the house 2 times prior to the shooting.
Holy moly.
The first 911 call would be made by Bree at 12:53 p.m., where she would make a worrying claim.
Sheriff's Office emergency. Hi, can I have a police officer come to my house, please? 6184.
Okay. What's going on?
My husband pushed me up against the wall and threw me on the floor.
Okay. Does anyone have any weapons?
No, there's guns in the house.
And what's your first and last name?
Bree Kuhn. I don't want him to take my daughter.
Okay, give me one moment so I can have my deputies on the way, okay? Don't hang up.
Police immediately rushed to the scene. Upon arrival, however, they were met with an unexpected sight. Colin, Bree's husband, was seated outside, already waiting for them, not Bree, who had made the 911 call.
We talked to you guys separate. His daughter tried to go inside, and he goes inside and talks to me.
She's got a shotgun and her pistol in the bedroom with her.
Okay.
And my pistol is on the dashboard of my truck. I'll put it there all pretty for you.
Okay, you stay out here, man.
I'm still running.
Her name's Bree.
Her name's Bree. She's got both the kids in there with her.
Alright. Do me a favor and lift your shirt up a little bit.
Yeah.
So why don't you give me a rundown on what
that
happened
about? Oh,
during your
look
argument?
Alright, so she called you right now because she figured out that I want to take my kids to my parents' house in Georgia. More for me, I guess, me to have a break from her. A little bit of backstory. In March, she tried to after she was inpatient, and then she was outpatient group for a while. She got kicked out of that group. So she was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder in March or April. Got kicked out of her first therapy group, got kicked out of her second therapy group, and she skipped her last 2 individual therapies.
Also, she
Okay.
bipolar.
So what happened today causing her to pick the phone up and call, I guess she called 911, I didn't look.
She found out I was I was packing my car.
That's what the upset was?
Yes.
That you're going to Georgia to see their grandparents?
Yep.
And then is she was she allowed to go? Like, did you plan on her coming?
No, I didn't plan on her coming.
Okay, you're just gonna do it, take a break?
Yeah.
And they're your kids, right?
They're my kids.
Okay, y'all are married, had kids?
Married.
They're your blood?
They're both of our kids, and then I have a stepdaughter who's probably gonna be here about 45 minutes from school.
Okay.
And my stepdaughter is fully hers legally, and she told me before, if I tie these my 12-year-old, she said, if you take, I can't stop you from taking the little kids, because they're yours, but if you take my 12-year-old, I have press charges.
Colin clearly fears for his kids' safety because of Bree's mental health, and he tried to take matters into his own hands. He had decided that taking the kids away temporarily would be best for them, but Bree refused to let this happen.
This morning, my laptop was missing. Been all around the house for it. Finally, wait a minute, the dishwasher was running all night. With my fucking MacBook in the dishwasher. It's a $2,500 computer. So it was the start, well, I guess,
Damn.
culmination of a long bad tap.
Okay.
And cut me off from all the credit cards she has control over. She's the primary breadwinner in the family.
It's worth noting that Colin had also been in the Navy but had retired early. With little financial support from him, Bree took on the responsibility of covering the family's expenses, and her job as a high-ranking Navy officer became the primary source of income for the family. Perhaps that's why she felt entitled to take away all of Colin's credit cards. But
See. God damn. Come on, man. You over here trying to leave this woman. She paying everything. She gonna feel like, nigga, please, you don't call no shots around here, bruh. Bipolar or not, nigga, I'm paying all the bills. I'm doing this up. You ain't shit. You all house husband of Georgia, wherever you trying to go. You a house husband, a housewife, nigga. Like, what is you doing? You don't call no shots. She treating him like a nigga. He out here crying to the police and all that. Damn. Okay. Let's see what happens, man. I see what's going on here. She the big dog. She wear her pants in the house.
that would not be the only thing she tried to take away from him.
It's not healthy for the kids to be around it. She's made repeated comments to the kids, both the 3 and 4-year-old, since, well, today. When police are coming to save us because Daddy hurt Mommy. First of all, I didn't. Second of all, you don't tell a child that.
Sure.
Daddy hurt Mommy.
Was it at any point in time, did it get physical?
I told you I tried to grab my daughter last night, and she got physical and stopped me. So I backed the fuck off at that point. That kind of allegation is the last thing I need.
At this point, police couldn't intervene without clear evidence of violence. Colin denied laying hands on Bree, and with no visible injuries, signs of a struggle, or immediate threat, officers decided to leave the residence. But just before they left, Colin made a chilling remark.
It's going to be the first who crosses the line, you know?
It sucks, man.
Yeah. Well, we can't be getting too far into people's lives. I mean, if a crime occurred, yeah, good to go. But
Like what? A crime occurred?
A crime occurred. So if she slapped across the face and you got claw marks and a red handprint on your cheek, that's different. You say, yeah, she slapped me. I believe you. I see the handprint.
I almost wish.
Nobody could have expected that this comment would eerily predict the tragedy that was about to unfold.
Damn. Y'all know what this is like? This is like the reaction I did with the stripper girl in Georgia and her boyfriend, who he was at home watching his daughter, and she didn't come home till 6 a.m. And they had an argument, and the police came, and they didn't take like that serious. And they came, I think they came 3 times as well that day to that house. And on that last time before they came back that 3rd time, they was like, either she gonna get killed or I'm gonna get killed. It was like a statement like that. And she ended up killing the child's father. This is kind of like, it's giving that type of vibe, like, damn. Y'all could have stopped something. Y'all, because Taylor's been lead here, especially coming back a 2nd time, and then the 3rd time, somebody got killed. Crazy. Let's go.
Dispatch would receive a 2nd call at 5 p.m., just 4 hours after the initial one. But this time, from Colin.
My wife has locked all the doors and said I'm not allowed to come in. So I'm outside with my daughter screaming that she wants to go inside and I can't.
Okay, what's your...
Yeah, y'all have already been out here once today.
Yeah, and you said that now your wife is not allowing you to come outside?
Come inside, yeah.
Come inside the home?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't there like another child home as well?
Yeah,
Right?
my
Another child?
4-year-old's inside. She said he's napping, and my 12-year-old stepdaughter is inside.
At this point, Bree has chosen to lock Colin out of the house, along with their 3-year-old daughter. And with the couple's arguments becoming increasingly tense, the police return to resolve the situation.
And we're back.
Hello. Yes, sir, indeed. What can I do for you? I'm Deputy Lynn with North County Sheriff's Office.
And we're back.
Let me in my house.
Okay, is this wife?
Yep. So,
Okay, can I talk to you over here? Ma'am? Hey, can I just have you wait right there for just one moment, okay? So what's going on today, sir?
she's got mental health stuff going on. I was trying to leave for Georgia to get a break from her for me and the kids earlier today. And I called you guys. Took my photo ID, all my access to money and everything.
Okay.
And then took the kids inside and locked me out. So I've been locked outside in my driveway
Okay.
for the last couple hours.
You live here?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
co-owners. We both.
Okay.
So I've been on the phone with family advocacy through
Okay.
the Navy and all that most of the day. So I haven't cared that on the outside.
Okay.
Until she came outside with my daughter on the porch, screaming. So I came over and she gave my daughter to me, and that's kind of like the last straw.
You guys,
So,
are you guys still married?
I mean, for now, yeah.
It's still legal and it's common property.
Yep. Yeah. So she's not allowed to stop me from entering my house.
If it's your house and you still live here, by all means, you got to enter your home. However, you got to enter your home.
Yeah. So she's allowed to change the locks, and I'm allowed to break a window. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not telling you to break a window. If you want to tear, I mean, it's your property. However, you got to get into your house. You got to get into your house. If it's your home and you live here and you've got your items in there, if you got to get in, however you got to get in.
You can't like escort me in, and let me in.
Well, I'm gonna talk to her in just a second. But we'll figure out what's going on. But
damn, you know what's so crazy about this? On both times that they have arrived, you could tell that the father is just trying to get his shit and his kids and go. At first, I was like, maybe they both tripping, maybe they both wilding. But the signs that he's doing, like, he's not doing too much. He's just like, hey, man, she took all my stuff, my ID. I'm just trying to get my kids and go to Georgia to my grandma's house, bro. Can you walk me in there so I can get my stuff and I'll be out of here? It sounds like a simple request. Just walk me here, let me get my stuff. Let me got it. But now when the kids come into play, crossing state lines, or if I don't know if they're in Georgia or what, I don't remember. But I know they said they want to go to Georgia. So I'll take it or not if they're saying Georgia, the state. But let's just peep how the father is just not making no outrageous requests. He's simple requests. I just want to go in here, get my stuff, get my kids, and get on the road. And they not rolling. And it's the second time, so you got to kind of be like, it can't just be as cool as the first time y'all came. It's kind of like, okay, maybe there is something going on here. We need to step in because it's going to escalate. And that's what happens. Shit.
Yeah. At any point with this argument, was it physical? Was it anybody hit, scratch, kick, bite, push, anything like that? Poke, anything even?
Nope.
Okay.
Yet again, Colin expresses that nothing physical had happened between the two, and Bree's mental health spiraling out of control is the reason for their ongoing argument. But with Bree now outside, the officer makes his way over to her, and she describes her side of the story much differently.
And so he's wanting to take him to Georgia?
Yeah, I was talking to him about wanting a divorce, so he said that he's going to take the kids to Georgia, and he can because we're still married.
Okay.
Got into an argument about it. He pushed me up against the wall. He threw me onto the floor in the bathroom. And that's when I called the police. Earlier today. Then I locked him out. Well, he had been in contact with my command. So he said that there's allegations of emotional abuse. So obviously I don't want him in there. You know, him and I arguing in front of the kids. So I locked him out. My daughter, she wakes up sometimes, like in oval from naps or whatever. And it's usually like him and I will pass her back and forth. It's kind of, you know, she's fickle. Who she wants better. So she woke up from the nap. And,
when you say your daughter, you mean that one?
Yeah. Yeah, when she woke up like that, I brought her out here because she's used to him and I, so I brought her out here. So he can help calm her down. He snatched her from me and then started trying to use her to, I don't know. He said, she doesn't want to come in the house. I'm like, Daddy's there. Being manipulative. It's not a good environment.
It's his house too, right? He lives here too? So we can't lock each other out of the house. I mean, if we do, he's got every right to enter the house however he's got to enter the house.
Yeah, that's fine.
And same thing, if we change the locks, he's got every right to get in the house however he's got to get in the house, If he lives here, he's got property here. For the betterment of your daughter, whatever you guys got going on, you got to put aside for the kids. You see what I'm saying?
I agree, but he told me not to talk to him. So I'm not going to let him in the house, but he's going to come in and start arguing.
But at the same time, that's leaving the child. I mean, that's kind of leaving the child out here fend for herself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. So I don't want him to do that.
But, I mean, I can't stop him from going inside the house.
Oh, that's fine. I just wanted him to see me so that she's not out here. They said earlier that since I didn't have any bruises, and there was nobody to witness him getting physical with me, that they could do.
Despite Bree accusing Colin of assault, the deputy found no evidence of injury or signs of an altercation on either of them and left the house once again. No one could have anticipated just how much this situation was about to escalate, changing the life of this family forever. And it's in times like these where you realize how quickly life can change.
I could have predicted it. I could have predicted it. Goddamn. And then y'all just told the nigga break in the house. It's your property, breaking the house. Obviously, she's locking him out. She don't want to come in. And y'all don't understand who she is or what she is. She's in the military. There's guns in the house. And y'all telling this man to break in his own house while his woman don't want him in. What you think she's going to do? By him breaking in, if she don't want him in the house and he's locked out, by him breaking in, she's going to say, oh, he was using aggression. That could be her story. He was aggressive. He lost his mind. He kicked in the door. He broke in the window, and I had to shoot him. Y'all the ones told him to break in. This man might just be simply, hey, this is the only way to get in my house. I got kicked the door. But she could twist that story and say he was mad and he kicked it. And it's going to sound like she's right. And he won't be able to tell his side of the story because he's dead. I'm just saying.
Sheriff's Office emergency.
Hi, you guys have been out to my house twice today, and then most recently the deputy talked my wife into letting me in the house, and then she locked me in the garage and tried to break my arm when I was trying to get back inside. She's currently got me locked in the garage because earlier she broke both of the big doors, and then when I came out here to fix it after getting in the house earlier, she locked the door behind me. And then when I tried to
Damn.
What was that?
You just shot me!
Somebody keeps driving. She just shot him. I just heard 4 shots. Sir, are you there? Sir, are you there?
Was those necessary to
He's
extra
not
shots?
answering.
Golly.
Chillingly, the line went silent. The dispatcher would let Colin know that officers were on their way, but to no response.
Too late.
All police in the area were quickly notified and raced to the scene.
Police call, man. It's police call. He's just trying to get his kids, man. Fuck ass police, man. That's sad.
Anybody else in there? Can we open this?
Police would arrive just minutes later, but by then, it would be too late.
Wow.
Colin was found deceased in the garage, lying in a pool of his own blood. While forensic investigators processed the scene, other officers secured Bree, who appeared to be in a state of shock.
This is WO.
Come on, police. Come on, police. This man was literally trying to tell you, motherfuckers. This is a man. You know how much pride a man has to have to call the police on a woman? He put his pride aside and he's calling you and telling you, not once, not twice, but 3 times. This is a man calling you. Help me, nigga. Help me. Now, if a woman call, y'all go, oh, yeah, y'all gonna arrest the husband out. Y'all gonna make him do all this shit. This is a man putting his pride to the side, trusting in the law to help me, and you niggas ain't do shit. Oh, just breaking your house. Just breaking your house and she won't let you in. Nigga, look, tell me, you might as well tell me, hey, nigga, have a shootout with your wife. Have a shootout with your wife, because she probably gonna shoot you, brother. Nigga, give me, don't tell me breaking my house. I broke in the house and she tried to break my arm. Can somebody help me? Damn, y'all niggas ain't do shit.
It's okay.
Nah, arrest that bitch.
Well, do me a favor. Can you, if they're working,
shut up. Arrest that bitch.
I need you to go with this deputy, have her see if her car she's going to hang up.
Take her. I'll get EMS to come check her out.
Arrest that bitch, man.
Where's your kids at?
Right, that's my oldest right there.
Okay.
She's 12. Her dad's name is Joiner. He's in the D.
Killed her dad. Why would you kill their dad, man? Come on.
Okay. All right, have a seat. Have a seat. I don't know yet, man. I just got here.
Nah, fuck all that. Bitch, get in the
No,
car.
I'm fine. That's my kids. My husband.
Our kids in the house?
No, they're with the neighbor. He was dead. I saw him and I tried to help, but he was dead.
Well, let's not talk about that right now, okay?
My kids don't have a dad or a mom now.
They kept telling y'all that she is fucking psycho. She's 5150. She's not in the right mental state. And now y'all seeing it after she killed him. Y'all starting to see it. He was telling y'all. Y'all could have prevented this shit, man.
Call. Right. All right. So right now, we're just gonna do this for right now, okay?
For your safety, for ours, okay?
I'm a murderer.
You're not under arrest right now. You're being behind.
No, you should arrest me. I killed my husband.
Bree immediately tells the officers that she's the one who shot Colin, unsure if he's still alive. She appears stunned and confused. She then says the children are at the neighbor's house, and officers go to verify their safety.
Hello, Mr. Jinx? Sorry, Mr. Curtis? Yes, sir. Okay, we're on Jinx. I'm sorry about that. That's right. Do you have the 3 children over here that belong to Bree? Yes. Okay. They're here. Are they okay? Can I put my eyes on them real quick? Yes. I think she's in a crying ball and her eyes out right now. He says that she brought them over about 5 minutes ago, no more than about 5 minutes ago. So, I don't know which one of the children saw it. The 2 little ones aren't crying or upset, but the 12-year-old, 13-year-old, I think it is, she's obviously upset, so she's obviously seen something. I'm not talking to her.
Yeah.
She's in there on the couch. I was just making sure the victims up.
Yes, they're coming.
With the kids safe and accounted for, Bree is taken to the police station for formal questioning. Though she'd confessed on Bodycam to shooting Colin, detectives knew that an informal admission alone might not hold up strongly in court, especially given Bree's position as a high-ranking Navy officer. Their goal now was simple: to get Bree's confession documented on record and remove any room for doubt or manipulation later on. But as soon as the interview began, Bree completely changed her story.
Man, oh man. And this is who y'all trust.
I talked to a lot of people tonight. Okay.
And this is who y'all
I feel like your voice is the most important. I want to give you the opportunity to kind of explain.
He pushed me up against the doorway. He threw me on the ground and said nobody would believe me because I was a crazy bitch. I told him that I wanted a divorce. And so he was just
liar
trying to take the kids.
Liar.
He was in the garage again and I locked him out. He tried coming in, so I blocked the door and he kicked my
Liar.
foot. And was trying to push to go to the door. And I was trying to keep him out. I shot him. He was still coming towards me. I don't think I shut the door.
Bree claims she shot Colin in self-defense. She tells the detectives that she was assaulted by Colin and feared for her safety. However, her story is inconsistent with what the officers witnessed on the scene. Bree had no visible injuries to support her claim, and so the detectives continue pushing for answers to make a clear timeline of events.
How many times did you shoot him, Bree?
I didn't mean to shoot him. He said something and just the look on his face.
What was the look on his face?
He was gonna kill me.
No, he wasn't.
Where did
No,
you get the
he
gun?
wasn't.
You said you came to the door. Did you already have the gun in your hands? Why did you have the gun when you went to the garage door?
I just wanted them to go. Why did they arrest him when I called the police? Why did they arrest him? I didn't want him dead.
Arrest him for what? The man wasn't doing nothing. You locked him out the house and you did all that shit. He was just trying to get his kids and go. You locked him out the house and took his keys and took his credit cards. Why did you do that? Give him what he wanted. That's all he wanted was his shit so that he could go. Give him his shit. He would have left. Now, the question is, why did it take 5 shots? He wasn't trying to break in. He was on the phone with the police. He said, bah, she shot me. And then you came with an additional 4 shots. Bah, 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 bah. That was shoot to kill. You purposely killed that man. He wasn't, nigga, he was on the phone with the police. Now this picture you're trying to paint don't go together with that man who was on the phone and his actions. I'm just saying.
I wasn't out there.
Bree evades their question by shifting the blame entirely onto the officers. Failing to accept responsibility for the killing, Bree now decides to stop answering any questions entirely.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I have to talk to my dad.
Get your phone with his real important for us to understand your perception of what was going on with your husband.
I don't want to answer any more questions. I have to talk to my dad.
Before we let you call her dad, can we give you just a little bit of information so you understand how important it is that we get your statement? Bree, he was on the phone with 911 when this happened. Okay, so we have an audio recording of when this happened and what was going on.
He was on the phone with police.
The only thing that we have on that recording is your husband talking to our dispatch saying that you locked him in the garage. Your husband is calm. Okay. And then the second later, the door opens.
And you shoot him.
One shot goes off. He tells our dispatch, she just shot me.
And then you kill him.
About 5 more seconds go by, and 3 more shots go off.
Why?
Okay, that is very important information, but
Why
we
the
only
3
have
shots?
we can only see so much of it.
It was me.
What was you?
I shot him. I told you.
What was he doing? You said he made you do
Coming
this.
towards me. No,
Gotcha.
I didn't say that, and I don't want to answer any more questions. I want to talk to my dad.
I bet you don't, bitch.
But I need a lawyer.
Knowing
I bet you don't, bitch. I bet you don't want to talk. Because you can't, it's nothing you could possibly say. This nigga was on the phone with the police. He wasn't in an aggressive mind state. He wasn't aggressively trying to kick in the door while he was talking to him. He was calm. Hey, look, I called you guys twice already. This is the 3rd time. I tried to get in the house like you guys said. She tried to break my arm. Y'all advice was, you could break in the house. You live here. She can't stop you. I tried it. She tried to break my arm, so now she locked me in the garage. Okay, sir, where? Bah! Oh, she shot me. Sir, are you okay? Bah, bah, bah. Why did you have to, why? He wasn't doing nothing. Like, that's what's crazy, man. Rest in peace to that man, first and foremost. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? Because if it was shoes on the other foot and there was a man, they wouldn't, man, come on, man. That shit wasn't cool. See? Again, that's a man putting his pride to the side, his ego to the side, and calling the police, hoping that y'all would have our back as a man. Have my back, man. Because if the roles was reversed, y'all gonna make me out to be a demon. Nigga, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna get a woman, y'all gonna roll out the red carpet for her and do everything. With a nigga, oh yeah, man, you got this. This is your property, man. Just break in the house, man. You good. She can't stop you, bro. Nah, that ain't how it works.
she does not have much of a self-defense case, she brings the interrogation to a sudden end. The officers then allow Bree to call her father, and she wastes no time telling him what went down.
Hello?
Daddy.
Hey. Where are you?
I'm in an office. Daddy.
You're at the police?
Yeah.
You're at the police station?
Yeah.
I
killed Colin.
I know you did something. I know you did. I'm just trying to figure out why. Threatening you or...
Even to her father, Bree fails to give him a reason for the killing and doesn't confirm that Colin had actually been threatening her at the time. And despite Bree's previous claims, the interrogation ultimately concluded with her being arrested. During her trial, Bree was found guilty of murdering her husband, Colin Turner. Here's what actually happened. After the cops left following their second visit, Colin entered the house to collect his belongings, which Bree had taken from him hours earlier. When Colin stepped back into the garage, Bree locked the door behind him, trapping him inside. It was then that Colin messaged friends and family before making the 911 call. During the call, Bree returned, opening the door with a gun in her hand. While Colin was still on the phone and Bree stood behind him, she fired 4 shots into his back, leaving him with no chance of survival.
Oh my God, wait, into his back? That's even worse, bruh. So when he was on the phone talking to the police, his back was turned and she shot him in the back. Oh, that's even worse. Come on, it's nothing to talk about. This bitch killed this nigga in cold blood. And the police, that was police negligence, bro. You niggas fucked up. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit on your end. If I'm the family, I'm suing the fuck out them niggas. Get y'all chili, family of Colin, man. Get y'all chili.
In September 2024, Bree Kristen Kuhn was convicted of first-degree premeditated murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
All right. Yeah, bitch. That's cold, man. That's cold. That's cold. Police negligence at its finest, y'all. And I guarantee, I'm going to just say it. It's because he was a man. They treat it as such, like, oh, man, I ain't nothing but a woman in there, bro. You'll be all right. You soft. Why you out here, nigga? Out here, you soft. Come on, that's how a man was looking at it. Because for y'all not to, like, handle it, especially on the second call, he like, hey, man, she took all my shit. Can y'all walk me? He literally asked him, can y'all walk me in so I can get my stuff? If that was a woman, let's be real, on the second call, they would have been like, yeah, come on, we got you. Hey, sir, come stand outside. Let's walk her in. Or somebody, they would have figured out something. They wouldn't have just left her. No, you good. They wouldn't have told a woman, break into the house. No, just break into the house. It's your house, right? Yeah, just break into the house. You can do whatever you want. It's your property. You're not telling a woman that. So why would you treat him like that? Yeah, you can look at it as soft, but that's honestly a man who, look, I'm not trying to hurt her. I ain't trying to get in trouble. I'm trying to do shit the right way. I just want my kids. She's in a terrible mind state. Nigga, she's dangerous right now. I don't want my kids around her. She's dangerous, bro. She's not mentally there. She's not mentally sane. She hasn't been going to her classes. He broke everything down to them. She's been diagnosed with this. Bro, she hasn't been going to her classes. This has been going on lately, and here's what's going on today. I just want my kids because it's not cool. Okay, sir. Let us talk to her and let's see what's going on. Boom, boom. They ain't even do that. They just like, all right, hey, man, look, we can't step in and do nothing, bro. You know what I mean? Unless a scratch on your face, unless you get slapped on the face, we can't step in and do nothing, bro. Huh? You niggas is the police. What the fuck y'all want me to do then? Y'all the police. What do y'all want me to do? See, y'all want me to physically beat her up before something can happen. Or her physically beat me up before something can happen. That's crazy. Y'all didn't see how they was telling that nigga like weird shit they would never tell a woman? You know what I mean? But then when a nigga do something, if a nigga move first, he was wrong. He was wrong. They would have painted him out to be something different. If she would have opened that garage door and shot at him and missed and he shot back and killed her, they would have made it seem like he was the aggressor. And all he had to do was self-defense in that. But they would have made him out like he was the aggressor. And that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Make sure y'all like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.